Student life. That bridge between getting away with foolish behaviour and settling down. First time living away from home with a group of similar aged and similar minded people. It's no surprise that some students take the newfound freedom and the complete management of their finances to the extreme. During a person's student life, the majority of the learning happens outside of the lectures. The responsibility of your money, your health, your attitude, your education and your happiness is thrust upon you. You are stuck in a time between being told what to do and having to decide for yourself what you should be doing. You can make mistakes with no immediate consequences and discover many different ways to get by. We wanted to investigate how students settle into this new life, being on the edge of adulthood. We wanted to observe whether the appeal of a reckless lifestyle is worth the consequences. There is no better example than Johnny Wilkinson, a student from Manchester Metropolitan University. He has been given a final warning suggesting that if he does not change his student lifestyle, he will no longer be a student. When we heard this, we decided to observe and interview Johnny and see if he will be able to change in order to develop into an independent, responsible adult, or whether for him, this is a time for living life on the edge, and settling down will be taking away what being a student is to him. Either way, his reckless behaviour must change. But what will be the bigger sacrifice? Calming down and focusing on his studies, or live student life the way he wants but risk getting kicked out?
What was your main reason to want to go to uni?
Well, my brother's 2 years older than me, he's 22 now, and he's quite similar to me, you know what I mean, and he went to uni when he was sort of 19, and he went in, he's gone and he's said everything and it's just unreal, basically. But I wasn't going to go, like, to start with, because I was doing other stuff. And then he was like, you have to go. He was like, you have to go. I don't know, I've had 2 years out after sixth form, and then I've come. And in my opinion, and my parents' opinion, that's the best thing that I ever did. And then came here and never looked back since. Absolutely never looked back since.
So can you tell us about the letter, how you got it, and what it said?
It was a letter regarding attendance. Previously I had one letter in the past, just before Christmas it was. It's not too much of a problem. I didn't think it was too much of a problem, but we got this letter recently saying it was the final warning letter, and you'll be removed from the university if attendance doesn't improve.
Attending. What would you do if you got kicked out?
It will happen. I couldn't get back home now. No way.
Do you feel responsible for your actions?
Yeah, definitely. I don't like people who don't take responsibility for their actions. I take it, but I just don't see it as a massive deal. It's not, especially at university, it's not an enormous deal because, you know, you're living in a place like this, it's a dump. You know, at the end of the day, it don't bloody matter if you knock a hole in the wall. You know, it's a spoon, chisel out something with a spoon. Climb on the fridges, just a few examples of things some people might do. You just...
Nothing you've done?
No, nothing. This place is just ridiculous. It's just mental, it is, honestly. Consistent, every night, no let up. Ferocity. Just awfulness.
What do you think at the time? Do you actually think it through?
Well, I'd like to think so, but I've been told that I don't.
Do you ever think of like the impact it has on other people? Like your other flatmates and stuff?
Alright, no.
You
sorry.
don't ever think
no,
of the impact?
No. Well, yes, but no. Yeah, well, sort of, but if the impacts are not as much as a problem to them as the fun I would have doing it, or the fun that we'd have doing whatever we do, so it sort of outweighs the impacts, if you know what I mean.
Do you ever regret anything?
Only in the 24 hours after. And then after that, it doesn't really matter, it's just sort of swept under the carpet.
Like, what would you say is the limit?
Death. Just death. What's the limit supposed to be? What, when I get too drunk? Just death. I trust myself. But yeah, it was definitely the best thing I did not coming at 18. If I came at 18, I reckon I'd could have kicked the bucket by now. Because I know no matter what state I get in now, I can sort of, to an extent.
Because you've got a few more years behind you.
Sort of do. Not as, because you're living on your own here, and I've met these people who are a bit special. A bit special in that regard.
Similar-minded.
Yeah. It tends to be, there's always somebody wanting to do something or something like that, so it's hard to get away. It's hard to often just escape it, you can't escape it. Not that I'm complaining, but yeah.
Do you want to make a change, or do you see anything wrong in how you're living at the moment?
No, I don't harm anyone. Well, not anybody severely.
You don't think that maybe like going crazy at uni, you'll get into that lifestyle and then follow it through later?
No, because I choose to do it, I'm not relying on doing it. I do just choose to do it. In later lives, the people who haven't done it may just have no choice. They just think, fuck, well, I haven't done this before, that's cool. So I've not really changed. However, when you come here, it does. Hey, I didn't think it'd be anything like what it is now. Anything near as how good it is, and how just you can do whatever you want, and you just no consequence to anything. It's just you get a slap on the wrist or whatever. There's no, anything. Yeah, but I mean, you've got to get involved with something. If you're going to come to uni, you've got to get involved with some sort of, whether it's a society or anything like that, with your friends going out and whatever. Because it's, just the influences people have on you are just brilliant. It's brilliant. I love it. Best thing I ever did. Best thing that I listened to my brother when he said, go. At the end of the day, you come out and you get a degree. If you don't do it, then you're stupid. You've blown it. You've just been stupid. But you just do whatever you want in that time. Make sure you do your work, do whatever, get by. And that's it, really. Yeah.